I always like having sailing in the afternoon because it's the best wind, the sun's always shining, and you know there's nothing better to do.
When you're sailing, it feels like you're king of the world. I really like it.
I never sailed back home before. I got here and my first day I get knocked over the boat and I'm in the water. But then I get back and I try it, and now I'm in varsity sailing. I sail back home for my country.
Sailing has been a great experience. I've had a lot of time being out on the water, and you work together as a team if you're on a large boat to go fast and win races and accomplish different things while you're sailing.
When you know that you can sail, when you think like 6 weeks ago, I didn't know how to do anything, and now I'm doing all this, going around the lake in a boat with all these other people, and it's all these great instructors and just a great program. You just learn so much in 6 weeks.
That you want to work on today? Corinthian spirit in sailing terms is a very high level of sportsmanship. So all our kids that participate in naval activities have to sign a sportsmanship agreement that they will be good sportsmen, they will cheer for those that win, they will be accepting losers and gracious winners. So we look at sailing as our means to teach leadership.
Well, I love sailing, and I love the opportunities we have here to sail different boats.
First and foremost, U.S. Sailing is actually the official sailing organization for the U.S. Their certifications are recognized worldwide. It gives the kids a clear pattern or path over their 3 summers here. We're the only nonprofit institution in the country that is accredited by U.S. Sailing to do small boat, keel boat, and coastal navigation. All the other institutions are for-profit sailing schools. And we're the only one that really focuses on teenagers. If our students were to go out in the real world and try and get that can cost them over $4,000 each just for those certifications. For here, it's part of their enrollment.
You get a U.S. sailing certification, which shows other people that you can sail this type of boat.
To have a certification, it'll allow you to check out a boat in most ports and sail it. And to learn that here at such a young age and for only 6 weeks is pretty impressive.
Now I can race. I know how to sail all these different types of boats. I'm small boat certified, which basically means that I can take out a small boat anywhere in the world.
In the naval classroom, you learn points of sail and how to get the most out of the wind that you have on that certain day. And you learn how to rig the boat and how to de-rig a boat. After the first few weeks, you really get accustomed to the feel of the boat and the wind, and you're really comfortable when you sail.
The tradition of the Culver Summer Naval School, of course, it's over 100 years old now. That is a big piece of the tradition. That's why the Naval School staff are still in uniform, because we're an honor naval school.
I'm part of the LEDBETTER crew, and they taught us how to sail that. The LEDBETTER is a crown jewel of the fleet at Culver. It's been here for years.
The LEDBETTER is for second-classmen. You take a test, and if you make it, you get to be on the LEDBETTER.
The square rigger is the only one of its kind in the world. It's the only fully rigged square rigger on fresh water in the world. For students to be able to come and sail on what we call a fully rigged, that means it has 15 sails, just like a pirate ship. It takes a crew of 21 to sail it. They actually have to climb aloft, go out on the yards, unfurl the sails, handle all the line. Obviously, we do it safely. They are in harnesses, they are clipped in, they have to be able to work as a team to be able to get the boat to go and to get the boat to work. Where else are you going to find that in a summer experience? This is hands-on fun. It's great to watch them grow over the course of the 6 weeks, because the first time they go aloft, while they may be standing on the deck looking up, it doesn't look all that high. But once they're up there and they're having to go out in that yard and their knees start to shake, by encouraging them, they are overcoming things that in their mind they're saying I can't do, and they come down feeling like they've conquered the world by being able to go out there. It's great to watch them get their own self-confidence in being able to do that. You have to give them that degree of independence to try things and in some cases fail, to learn and try it again.
It's really cool because there's really tall masts and you can climb up to the top and you're all working as a team to make that boat go fast and get it on the right course, and it's really fun looking down while you're sailing and seeing what's going on beneath you and looking out at the open water. It's quite an experience.
So they get the sailing experience, they get the opportunity of a tall ship, and it's all right here on Lake Maxinkuckee. It's very, very unique. I believe one of the things that separates Culver from other camp experiences is the leadership role that they're placed in. Again, back to the LEDBETTER as an example, while we talk about the crew are all second-classmen, which means it's their second year here. The officers are first-classmen. They're third year here. So they have spent a year as a crew person, and then they are selected as officers. So they are actually leading the crew. And that is one small piece of the Culver experience, where leadership by students of students is something that is stressed throughout the 6 weeks. It's what makes us work. It again goes back to the fact that this is a very unique place to put such emphasis on the students themselves taking a leadership role. Most of our kids that come have not sailed before. We have the rare few that come with a lot of experience, but for the most part, they have not sailed. They come here, they sail for 6 weeks, they go home, they don't sail, so when they come back, in some ways it's like starting over again with each one of them each year. But it's still the same real thrill to watch them progress over the 6 weeks from I don't even know what a boat is to by the end of the 6 weeks they are out there, they're skippering the boat themselves, they are having a great time, smiles on their face, a real sense of accomplishment. The LEDBETTER, of course, is the flagship of the Naval School, and one of the premier activities is the Moonlight Serenade, where the band makes the trip around the shore, making stops at different locations, playing to the people on the shore and also to the people on boats. They get quite a following of people on their boats that follow the LEDBETTER around the lake. The band gets excited about it. It's their time to be on stage for everyone to see, and it's really a beautiful sight.
It's one of the things I look forward to every year is what other place are you going to sit on a 40-foot boat cruising around the lake at night under the moonlight playing music with all of your friends. The Naval Band, I think, is one of the most unique units on campus. We have a very strong alumni that come and support us every year, and it's kind of cool to have a unit that can play music with people from different countries, and whether they can speak English fluently or not, everyone can speak and play the language of music.
When I first found out about a Naval Band, I was like, wow, I can, when I come back to school, I can be like the best French horn in my class. I learned a lot of new notes and how to play different songs, like the national anthem on my French horn.
We have several traditions within our unit, and we pride ourselves on working the hardest. We come early to drill the first days before camp to get ready for the parades.
They have a great group of instructors that help you along the way and help you if you have any questions. And when you are sailing, they're always there to help you if you have any problems with what you're doing.
The rewards of being a staff person here are just innumerable. To watch these kids grow in their confidence, from day one of week 1 to the end of week 6, to see them grow is just, it's the reward of the job. Probably the main reason I come back is to watch these kids grow, not just in sailing, but some of these kids I've watched come through woodcraft to upper schools. So you're talking watching over 6-8 years that they've been here. Their growth is just incredible. To see how much they grow in 6 weeks is amazing to most people. And obviously, great sense of self-satisfaction that I'm a part of that. So it is preparation for the next part of their life. But when they go to college or go away for the first time for real, it's not going to be that big shock. But the sense of pride, the sense of tradition, the sense of feeling a part of something that is very unique, they carry their entire lives.